For sports enthusiasts, the name Muhammad Ali means only one person, arguably the greatest boxer of all time, the artist once known as Cassius Clay. For graffiti fans, however, it's the name of a celebrated Muslim artist. This Muhammad Ali set himself the task of painting an elaborate religiously inspired mural on a wall in a busy shopping street in East London. The project has the backing of a major Islamic charity and attracted a large crowd of onlookers. Among them, the reporter still known as Trevor Barnes.
Take one blank wall, one prize-winning Muslim graffiti artist, several tins of spray paint, and what have you got? Well, Islam's answer to Banksy and a street event that's turning heads. Local residents Afaf and Asma are certainly hooked.
Well, I'm really excited about this because I've been seeing Muhammad Ali's work for a couple of years now. I mean, he's done something in Birmingham, and I've seen the work that he's done in Kuala Lumpur and New York, so it's great to have him coming down to London, my local area.
It's a really nice message. He's talking about knowledge as a weapon against ignorance, against the dangers of ignorance.
Muhammad Ali is perhaps the most prominent representative of the visual arts wing of the Muslim hip-hop scene, the street art form associated in musical terms with rap and breakdancing, and in visual terms with this, graffiti given an Islamic twist.
I try and deal with issues that perhaps we don't deal with enough, whether it's kind of issues of freedom and justice, peace, knowledge, seeking knowledge, virtuous principles that are sadly fading away from our modern societies. Brotherhood, for example, a word that kids don't even know the meaning of anymore.
Muhammad has made a name for himself and won prizes with his distinctive blend of words and images, incorporating Arabic script and elements of classical Islamic calligraphy to explore social issues such as poverty, injustice and racial and religious misunderstanding. So would he class his work as a form of religious art?
There's no doubt about it. I mean, the work that I do is inspired by my faith as a Muslim, my belief in God and being part of a multi-faith society and sharing and learning with one another, engaging with people of different faith. There's a big part of it which is about bridge building. I don't hide the fact that my art is inspired by faith.
Well, while Muhammad is busy marking up and filling in his design behind me, I'm joined by Shahid Bashir of the international relief organisation Muslim Hands, which commissioned the mural. Well, why did you sponsor him?
Muhammad Ali's work is based around a simple message of peace and unity. He's very well known within the Muslim community, and a lot of the younger audience can relate to that. Muslim Hands is about education. I know a lot of people know us for our relief work, but the bulk of it is around education. And today's piece is about knowledge, about seeking knowledge and the importance of knowledge. And we're hoping that he can help us raise awareness of the kind of work that we're doing, and we need more people to support around the world, particularly around education.
Well, Mohammed's working very much against the clock to complete the mural before sundown. Tell me what it's all about.
Here in the centre is the Arabic word ilm, which translates as knowledge in a kind of an Arabic script. Alongside that is going to be written in English in a Gothic script. And here we see imagery, shadows actually, silhouettes of people reading from books, young children in fact. And alongside them is a whole pile of books. So the whole concept is about the power of knowledge. And the caption alongside it is going to say, a weapon against mass distraction.
Until the mysterious Banksy started stenciling his own mischievously subversive images on flat surfaces across the country, graffiti had a largely negative press. And even now it's associated with a particularly juvenile form of antisocial behaviour, not, on the face of it, compatible with Islamic values. Shahid Bashir again.
The name graffiti does conjure up some different kind of images, but this is basically more of an Arabic kind of street art. Yes, he's using spray cans and what have you, but if you look at the messages that are portrayed within that, or if you look at even the styles, very organic, very flowing, it's not graffiti as we understand it.
And whatever classical Islamic scholars might make of it, it's certainly attracting a large, predominantly youthful crowd.
I think it's a fantastic thing, It's something eye-catching, something that, makes people think.
Yeah, do www. Historically speaking, no doubt about it, there is a clear tradition within the Islamic world of the creative arts being celebrated, and you only need to just travel around the world and you see the architecture, the geometric patterns, a rich history that exists.
And you would say you're part of that ongoing, now modern tradition?
I would certainly say I'd like to think that I'm just continuing something here.
Muhammad Ali, ending that report by Trevor Barnes.